Well, as you can see, what a fantastic show the best weekend card show was. It's usually the best flippin' card show. This time it was the best weekend card show. I was a VIP for the weekend, so I got to go into the VIP lounge and all that stuff. But man, oh man, was this one of the best weekends I have ever had at a card show. It was easily the most successful I've ever been as a quasi dealer and buyer. So let's get into, we're gonna have a ton of stuff to review here, and we'll go through all of these cards that I had for my pickup. This is stack number 1. Okay, there were just so many deals all around. I'm gonna put the notes, I'll put like a little tag down below when there are dealers that I made the deal with that I can remember. But I had a lot of great conversations, met a lot of great new dealers. Love this little Ortiz, love this Ichiro short print here that I picked up. Those were excellent. Blaze Jordan, I didn't have this yet as the Mojo, so I figured I'd pick one of those up. Devers, opening day. Seth Beard gold foil, always tough to get those jumbo exclusives. Love this little Devers tarot card, rookie. David Ortiz, parallel, numbered out of a whopping 1962. Still a cool one though. The Bomb Refractor, gotta pick that up anytime you can see it. A little Springer chrome rookie. Pick this up for $10. Great card. Love it. You know, not numbered or anything like that, but still for 10 bucks, I'll pick that up. I also, this is why you got to dig into those value bins. Puts the sticker over Nolan Ryan and shows off Johan Santana. I'll take that all day. Thank you very much. A couple more here. Trout Chrome. I love this set. I think I've shown you guys the game used bats that I have for here. For these ones, and love collecting that set. Couple or we'll see another one of these, spoiler alert, but Aaron Nola autograph, didn't have his autograph yet, and here's his rookie numbered out of 99 out of Topps Tribute, which I love. So that was really, or yeah, Topps Tribute. So that's a great one. World Series pitcher, what's not to like about that? Black and gold, always going to check that out, or black gold, I should say. Kelnick purple, and then we had a bunch of Pujols pickups. You'll see. I just love collecting some of these. A nice MVP second year. This was such a great set. I don't know if you guys remember Upper Deck MVP. I loved it. You'll see a few Pete's that I found in dollar bin finds. Love this Jared. Or I mean, I'm just gonna skip over a Pedro game used. You know, obviously it's not a real ticket, but I just love that they used to do those. So, and it's got the perforated edges there, which is kind of funny. The Jarren Duran game used out of 199. Blake Snell chrome speckle, which is great. Manny Ramirez, and here's the other Aaron Nola. I like this autograph a lot better too, so I think it's a nicer one out of Bowman Sterling. Nomar, a couple of his jerseys, another Manny jersey. My absolute favorite player as a kid, Trot Nixon. I'm always going to buy. If you see me coming to your table and you have a Trot Nixon, you should probably show it to me. A couple more Pete Alonso's, Cody Bellinger. I loved these ones. Just the frame. They're so nice. Early second year Pujols. Gotta love that. All right, let's jump into a few more. Couple Wander I'd pick up. I'll buy those for $3. And obviously, you know, at most card shows, you're not paying sticker price. If you pay sticker price, you're doing something wrong. But don't haggle them down into oblivion. But, you know, always present an option there. This is actually one of the cards that I got in my VIP box. I'll keep that aside for just a second because I'll show you the other one that's coming up. Little Cal Raleigh Prism. Love that. Complete with, it wouldn't be 2022 Chrome without a nice print line. couple Wander Chromes, and this is the other card that I got in my VIP box. So that's awesome. Out of 99, 60 out of 99. Bill Buckner. I only have one of his autographs, actually, so getting a second Bill Buckner is pretty sweet. Red Sox legend for not great reasons, but it wasn't his fault. It was not his fault. They had a whole other game, and he's just the scapegoat. Albert Pujols, game used. Love that. I'll always try to pick that up. Loved this. Price was right. I mean, it's got Taylor Price in it, so that's whatever. Better than the other guy that it could have been. But Rob Gronkowski, studio rookie patch. It's a event worn, as I spoil the next card, but it's numbered out of 299, so it is authentic event worn jersey. So it's not game used, but it's his rookie, so that's pretty sweet. That's cool. And then Lawyer Malloy, what a beautiful card. 30 bucks, price was right. I actually did pay sticker on this, so don't. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't pay sticker on it, so I got another card with it. So, and then I loved this nice little. I love the World Series in the background. Dustin Pedroia short print. That's a great one. And one of my favorite cards. This is what the card hobby is all about. Okay, collect something that is rare and unique. Look at this card. Unfortunately, it's Tony Gwynn and Brian Jordan. I would have appreciated someone else. You know, like I always say, Cal Ripken and Tony Gwynn were always, I felt, great rivals. But look at this. You can compare their years, and the numbers just kind of go along. And then, you know, you'd be like, all right, in 1994, he hit 394, 12 home runs, 64 RBIs. Yeah, I think Tony Gwynn wins that one. And I don't think those are his final numbers, so I don't know what these really are. But unbelievable. Just such a cool and unique card. So I loved that. That was a great dollar bin find. So here was a great trade. I made a trade on this one, and I picked up the Jazz Chisholm on card Gypsy Queen autograph, which was really, really nice. Always great. There were plenty of dealers that were open to trades and everything like that, which was great. A nice Marcus Stroman. I didn't have his autograph. It's obviously the grade isn't the best, but Beckett 10 autograph. The autograph looks great. And for 20 bucks, that was the prices was right on that one. So that was good. So here's just a little cautionary tale. I had just gotten done talking about how I hate these cards. Jersey Fusion. It's just, I hate, you could see how the patch is just like sitting on an old card. I don't like it. I really don't. However, I was at the trade night. A little kid came up to me and was like, hey, would you be willing to do anything? He had a huge suitcase, and only a tiny corner was like cut out of the foam. And it was all football and basketball, and then there was this card. And so I was like, hey, why don't you look up the comps and come back to me with a price. So I looked it up while he was looking it up. And he comes back and asks for double what the comp actually is. And I'm just like, okay. I was like, I go, well, look, I can buy one right now for 30 bucks online. So I always use that as kind of a little bit of a comp. It's like the last sale could be one thing, but I could literally buy this card for this price right now. So I go, I could buy it for 30. I'll give you 35 because I'm trying to be nice to this kid and everything like that. He comes back and goes, 38. And I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch, kid. So obviously, if you're going to be a kid entrepreneur, hey, you're doing it right. You're hustling, whatever, but don't take advantage of us adults that are trying to be nice to you, okay? That's all I got to say about that. Here is a lot that I loved. I got a nice deal on these. Wander, and I can't believe that this is down to $40. This is actually the update. This is not the complete set one. This is the actual update. I can't believe it's down to $40, but that's where the market is right now. That's crazy. So all of that is great. All of that is fun. But there was, as I alluded to, let me just get that away. Okay, there we go. There were a few big cards that I got, and let's get into that right now. Some big time fun here. So first off, this is actually what I got from Up North Collectors. So thank you very much for a great deal on that. A little Jaron Duran rookie refractor. Here is another one from, I believe it's Shark Bros. I'll put it up on the screen here, but great deal on this. Out of Topps Archive this year, on card, Pedroia autograph. That was really nice. Great deal I made with Filmington for this one. Love these cards. They're so nice. And it's numbered out of 9, 7 out of 9 for Ryu. So that's really cool. Love that. And then rounding out my celebrity purchases. This is from Ryan from Breakout Cards. So this was the great one. I was just talking to him and I was just kind of like leafing through some of his cards and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going home with this card. This is great. John Lester. You know, I love that it's a date on here, and that's the date of the no-hitter, which is awesome. So I really love that, and that was great. So love that. So let's get to some real fun stuff. This was just an excellent swap by me. Found an awesome dealer. I'll put it down here, and he was a huge Phillies fan. His kids are Philly fans. So I traded all of my Topps Road to Opening Day parallels, including the Bryce Harper 5 of 10 card that I had. And I traded those 4 Phillies parallels for this card. So big upgrade in my opinion for myself, but he was pumped about it because he's like, hey, Christmas is coming up and my kids are going to love that. So very interested to see how this is going to hold up, because if you see here, it's a very like canvasy print, which I had never seen. 2006-16 Topps Dynasty. I'm new to this one, so that's going to be very interesting to see how that holds up over the years, to see if that bleeds through. But I imagine they have it down pat. So loved picking up this one. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite dealers. So thank you very much for the deal. I had it as a raw card, and I just had to pick it up, even if he is not with us next year. I still had to get it. I love that. So there's that, and then, you know, it's always nice when you can trade again like this to get into a great card. So here is one of the big ones that that I need your advice on. Did I win this trade? Did I lose this trade? I traded out of Topps Definitive Juan Soto gold framed auto. It was numbered out of 30 for this. I traded for it straight up, and it literally was 150 is what I paid for it. 150 is pretty much where I saw it on the market. Obviously, Soto's a little easier to sell than Xander Bogaerts, but I absolutely love this, and I was looking to trade that trade or sell that Soto card, because I already upgraded my Soto autograph, so that's why I went with this. So that was a nice trade for me. Let me know in the comments down below if you would have kept the Soto numbered out of 30, or just an autograph but it's the gold frame, or if you would have traded for something out of Topps Dynasty in your PC. All right, that's the question. But no Mike Trout, no Ohtani, stuff like that. You know, it's got to be like a good just PC card. And then, you know, out of all cards, you'd think that this would be my #1, but not in this video. What a weekend this was, and was able to get this. The seller I am not going to promote, and I apologize, seller, if you do see this. It was a real tough negotiation. It was a little frustrating. It was one of those times where we were talking about I was trying to trade some value into this card, and he was just talking down all of, you know, his card you can't talk down, but what I was offering to trade, everything was getting talked down, so comps weren't valid for some reason or another. And the thing that I also hate is when you're a seller and you say stuff like, well, I'm in it at this. That doesn't matter to me. Believe me, I'm into some of my cards at horribly unrealistic prices that I'm never going to see. I'm definitely taking losses on some of the cards that I purchased during the boom and all that stuff. Chris Bryant rookie cards, PSA 10s. That's what I'm looking at. Luis Robert Chromes. I have a few losses, all right, but I also have a few wins, and so I hate when people are like, "Well, I'm in it at this," and he was doing some of that. And then the other thing that I hate is when they say, "Well, you got to leave a little meat on the bone for me. You know, you got to do that." And I was like, "No, I don't. I really don't. This is what this card is worth. Do you want it or not? You know?" And I really, that's what I hate about dealing with some sellers like that. And I remember him from a previous show, and I usually try to avoid him. There was one time I walked up and I had HGA cards, and I was like, "Hey," I go, "are you interested?" And it was a whole stack, but it was like PSA cards. There was an HGA on top. And he goes, I'm not interested in anything you have if you have an HGA card in your collection. I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, screw you, buddy." So that's my little beef on that. So seller, I don't think he'll ever see this, but if you do see it, I'm sorry. I appreciate the deal that we did strike on this. Thank you for working with me on it. But boy, it took a long time to get there. But let's enough of the negativity. Beautiful. And I love that he signs it up here instead of, you know, and I get it, you know, like it's this stuff written there, but always nice when you can get a David Ortiz rookie autograph. So that's the first in my collection. I'm going to get it into a nice holder. All of these I got to get into nice holders and nice new sleeves and all that jazz. But anyways, enough about all of that. Let's get to what was quite possibly the greatest deal I've ever done in my life. And it's a long and winding road. But essentially, I was into 3 cards for about $270. That's where I was into it. One of which was my Xander Bogaerts Chrome Sepia autograph that I picked up at the Fenway Card Show. And I actually was able to pick up 2 of them at that show. And I'm so happy I did pick up both of them. I only paid $100 for each of them. And that card is incredibly hard to comp because there's nothing on eBay right now. I might have been able to sell it for more on eBay, and I hope that the seller that I made this trade with, I hope that they can sell it for even more, because then they'll win the deal in their mind, and I won the deal in my mind. So that's how it's perfect. So I traded for that, an awesome Roy Halladay, and I'll show you a picture afterwards so you can see them all. A Roy Halladay numbered out of 9 game used jersey, beautiful patch, it's so nice. And then a Yordan Alvarez Chrome rookie autograph that I purchased last year during the playoffs. So all of those cards I was in at $270, and I was able to trade those 3 straight up to the cardboard heavyweights. Thank you so much for this deal and making a truly grail card that I never thought I would have in my possession. Unbelievable. So essentially, monetarily, not value-wise, because depending on how much they sell that Xander for, I purchased this card for $270. And to me, that is, I make fun of the people on Reddit all the time that say, "I just pulled this, I'm shaking." But I literally walked away from the table and I was like, I can't believe I have a Mike Trout rookie card. It's never been lower. They valued this at $700. They even have on here, you know, $1,400. You couldn't buy a Trout auto as, you know, a PSA 9 or a BGS 9 for $700 on eBay when I looked at the comps. The lowest one there was $799. So already it was a great deal. They were awesome to work with. I did disclose after the deal. I was like, "Hey, look, I bought this Xander Bogaerts for $100. So, but that's the definition of leaving a little meat on the bones. I wanted this card. they hopefully are going to be able to sell those 3 cards for even more than they were going to be able to sell this for. So everyone wins out. I'm so happy. And then there's always the possibility too, if you look at the grades, centering a 9, the corner's 8.5, and I'm going to be honest with you, other than you can kind of see, let me take this out of here, you can see it. A little bit on this corner right here. I don't know if it'll zoom in and focus up a little bit. If I can catch the light at just the right, there it is right there, a slight little bend to that corner, but it doesn't show up on the front, and that makes me think that you could probably kind of like almost roll it out and just kind of flatten it out a little bit. So I would be petrified to actually do it, but this potentially could be something that I crack open and send to PSA, because I don't really like having Beckett cards in my collection. I have all PSA cards. The only time I have Beckett is for the autographs, because I actually really do like the Stroman that I had over here. I like it when it's got the autograph there. That's when I like the Beckett label. I hate the Beckett label like this. Love those subgrades. Subgrades are great, but I hate how off-centered it looks, because they don't, if they just incorporated the logo into the label, I'd love it. But anyway, I love this card. I can't believe I own this card. I really am I'm flabbergasted. I'm so thankful to the Cardboard Heavyweights for making this deal with me. I'm so thankful to the Best Weekend Card Show, Jeff, for putting it all on. I know Filmington's been a great ally for that show as well. And then Breakout Cards for doing an awesome trade night. Was so great. Up North Collectors for bringing a little celebrity attendance to it. So really amazing. And then the best part is I walked out with cash in my pocket that I sold cards from. So all of this that you see here, I didn't spend any money on. I used my own inventory, and I traded things, and I used cash at times, but there were plenty of things that I sold early on that gave me extra cash to go out and buy some of these things. And so an unbelievable haul, easily the most successful I've ever had. And if you are in the Boston area, I highly suggest you check out the next Best Flippin' Card Show. It is hands down my favorite regular card show in the area. I love the Causeway Card Show. I love the Fenway Card Show. Those were unbelievable for the experience that they are. But if you want just real sellers and awesome people, and there were so many great people that I highlighted in my video. Just about everyone that I took video of in there were people that I really truly believe are great relationships that I created, or not created, but started, you know what I mean, through this show and previous shows before this. So it's just continued relationship. And some of them I think were borderline starting to become friends. So I'm very excited about that. So a lot of great people, a lot of great conversations. I'll tag everyone on Instagram. So please go to Instagram and check out all of the dealers that I tag, because any dealer that I tag in those, I really enjoy and appreciate the time that they spent with me during this weekend. So there you have it. I am the proud owner of a Mike Trout rookie card, and I can't believe it. It's literally a dream come true. But again, a David Ortiz rookie autograph, and it's not even my best one. And then I get these two beautiful Dynasty cards. So great. I'll put the Lester up here too. Lester makes it up there. We're gonna put the Ryu. We'll put the Pedroia, and I think we'll get Acuna up there as well. And that's what we'll stick with. There it is. That's the final best of for the Best Weekend Card Show. So thank you so much. I know this was a long video. I appreciate it. As Ryan Collector 2 always says, if you made it this far, you are the real MVP. and I agree with that. So if you did make it this far, please give me the like. Please make sure you're subscribed. please make sure you hit that bell icon, and then head on over to Instagram and Twitter and give me a follow there. Make sure you follow all of the dealers that I tag in that the post that you will see. And thank you so much. Keep the hobby alive. Keep on collecting and trading, because if you do that, you just might find your way into a Mike Trout rookie card. Take care, everyone. Keep on collecting.